There are some things that must never be uncovered. The Ark of the Covenant, the suitcase from Pulp Fiction, the truth about how 9/11 was done by aliens. But more than all of this, there are some video games that were so bad, or bland, or unfinished that they were never meant to see the light of day. But this week, we found those unreleased games and our faces melted off just for you. Won't you join our face-melting adventure? I say fuck you, the ocean, and then I fuck the ocean and Fireteam Rogue. Nikki squirts out some novelties while surrounded by wine bottles and the California Raisins, and Cody finds he needs a few minutes to charge up his lasers. He swears this has never happened before in Sunman. All this, and Dylan! It's Cartridge Blowers, episode 57. Give him your sweet grape seed. You know, somewhere in the infinite expanse of the cosmos, there's this universe where only these games were released and everything else remained unreleased, and also everyone probably committed suicide. Best Sliders episode ever.
YNIN Podcasting, part of the EDOC NameLock Interactive Network. Hello everybody, and welcome to YNIN's Cartridge Blowers, the show where we give video games a second chance to make a first impression. I'm Cody Coleman. With me, as always, is Nikki Wright, Matthew Crua, he's mocking me, and Dylan Frisbee. It's his goal to give the creepiest smile at the introduction every fucking week.
It's a natural win for him.
Yeah, well, you know.
When you're a creep.
Well, everybody, if you stick around till the last half of the show, you'll get to see us play this week's theme, which is games that were never really technically released, but somehow got leaked at some point.
Yeah, like prototype ROM dump. That sounds real gross.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
I'm going to go to the bathroom and take a prototype ROM dump.
Gross.
Well, what are you talking about? I had Mexican last night. Oh, I get it. But
okay.
I don't know. That's my stand-up is over here. But yeah. So these are games that have been released at some point.
Yeah.
Ish.
They just never technically. They probably weren't finished.
Yeah,
or,
not sold.
In some instances they were finished but got canceled for whatever reason. So we're going to play this. This is the second time we've done that. If you just really want to jump to it right now without hearing us talk about anything else, you can go ahead and click ahead in the timestamps in the description below if you're on YouTube. And if you're not, go to YouTube and subscribe. YouTube.com/YNIN.
You're not on YouTube. Us doing this is really weird.
Yeah. Yeah, we're pointing to your genitals.
Penis here.
All right, well, Matt's disgusting. And that's okay. Anyway, why don't we go ahead and talk about things we played this week before we talk about all those unreleased games?
Sure.
Matt, Nikki, Dylan, did you guys play anything?
No.
No?
Okay. I thought we did, but no, we didn't.
We played Hyrule Warriors still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're still working on that one.
Yeah. Did Nikki finally get to play some more? Or?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
One.
I do kind of dislike how when you have two people playing, the game lags a lot.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
really badly.
I never really noticed it that much because there was rarely an occasion where only one person was playing. So that's the normal speed to me.
Yeah. What happens is when you're playing two-player, the amount of enemies, or rather anything that they can show on the screen, gets cut in half. So you're surrounded by enemies, but you only see a certain amount.
Mm-hmm.
And as you kill some, more pop up. Very
well, All right. So other than Molasses
playing on a
World
real
Warriors,
game.
huh?
Molasses World Warriors.
Yeah. It's
That would be fun.
well, it's your Link.
That would be the sweetest game ever.
Well, I suppose so. Have you guys been playing anything else? I know that Matt has been playing a few games, and even I've been playing a few games because we did. There's Cartridge Blowers Gaiden, which is our we will occasionally stream now because Matt set it up. Through the Cartridge Blowers, the new Cartridge Blowers, not YNIN Pod, but Cartridge Blowers Twitch channel.
I changed it because it didn't make any sense.
Well, I had originally thought to broadcast more than just Cartridge Blowers through.
We're not going to do that, Cody.
We're not going to do that. So
yeah.
But so Matt, what have you been playing before we get into?
I played a ton of shit. But it's all available on the channel. Actually, everything I've played almost for this week is currently on YouTube.
On our YouTube channel.
But I mean, I played a ROM hack called Koopa Kingdom Escape.
Man, that game looked fun.
Didn't it?
Yeah.
It's a ROM hack of Mario 3 that basically is just super blown apart. There's new power-ups, new enemies. Like I think it's somewhere in the area of like 60 new enemies.
Wow, that's a lot.
Which is nuts, yeah. And new music, new tile sets, everything. The guy who made this old game called Mario Adventure. That was a great ROM hack back in the day.
Oh, I think I played that actually.
Yeah, and it had like fireballs you could like kind of send sideways and charge up and stuff. And this one now has like an ice flower that you can, where you can freeze enemies or make pathways over water, or a shell power up that you can kind of go inside and slide through, like in the Mario Brothers, New Super Mario Brothers for the DS. And lots of other stuff too, and it seems to be really cool. I actually showed the video to the creator of the game.
Really?
On Facebook, and he said he watched it and was going to take some of my frustrations into account.
That's awesome.
Because there were some parts of the game where I got very frustrated because it was a demo, because the game's not complete yet.
1 point.
Yeah, and like the Pac-Man. Did you see the Pac-Man level, Cody?
No. What? There's
a level called Waka Waka, and it's basically Pac-Man, but the controls are that anytime like you don't do anything other than use the D-pad, and the D-pad changes like gravity, and it sends Mario up, down, left, or right, depending on which one you press, through a maze. But it's really, really horrible.
Oh, was it?
It was not fun, no. In order to win, like, I pretty much had to glitch it out. Otherwise, it was impossible. It was just really badly designed. Everything else is good, though.
Well, one bad level.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Other than that, I played some other stuff. We played Double Dragon Neon together.
We did, yep. That game's fun.
It is, isn't it?
It's 80s as shit.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the soundtrack, man. That was like... I played that on like plane rides and road trips for a year. It's really cool.
It's fun, yeah, and it's a good game to play. I don't know if it would have been as much fun if I was playing by myself.
No, yeah, same.
But
like I have it on 360. And I've never beaten it because I'd rather play with somebody else.
Yeah, I mean it's a traditional beat 'em up. The high five system's really kind of fun.
Yeah, the ability that we can use high fives to give each other power ups is pretty neat.
Yeah.
And just the aesthetics really are what sells it, honestly. Because it's not like super deep or.
No, I mean it's like the original Double Dragon. Yeah.
Which like I hate the original Double Dragon, but Double Dragon Neon is cool. We've talked about this in the show.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
But see what else I played.
Evolve,
yeah, it's a brand new Steam game from the original developers of Left 4 Dead, Turtle Rock Studios. And Evolve is this game where you play as either a team of 4 hunters, each of a different class with different specialties, who are hunting down a giant Godzilla-esque monster.
Okay.
And so it's either you play as one of the 4 or you play as the one monster. And that was okay. It was all right. This is the beta weekend, and it was like being the monster sucked.
Really?
Being the monster wasn't like it was cool like to be a huge monster, I guess, and be able to ragdoll all these actual players around. But I felt like just against any vaguely competent team of people, I had no chance. Like
Really?
maybe there's a distinct possibility that I just sucked at the game. But I mean, it was just impossible to win. And then when I was when I played as one of the hunters, I played as there's 4 classes, which is like an assault who attacks people, a medic who heals people, another guy who supports, and then another guy who does other things. I don't know what they do. And and I played as the medic and the assault guy. And I mean, I felt pretty useful pretty much every time I played.
Well, cool.
And like even if I wasn't able, I wasn't communicating with my teammates really. So I felt like the humans just seem way overpowered compared to the monster. Even when but that's only if you play as like the regular monster. Then there's like other monsters that you can get like by paying human money. Okay. Is Welcome to the Future, and like the one like I'm playing as the assault guy and I'm trying to hunt down this monster, and it's like fucking teleporting through the sky.
Well, holy shit!
What is that? I can't even see it. It's so fast. Because it's kind of a game of cat and mouse. You have to chase the monster and try and kill it before it eats other like wild animals and evolves into a stronger form where it can more easily kill you. So it's kind of a race against time. And hence the evolved
I guess
title.
the concept sounds pretty neat.
No, I love the concept. I thought the idea was really cool. And I think it'll probably be a pretty successful game. As opposed to, I mean, I played a ton of Left 4 Dead Versus. I've probably put, I would say, at least 1,000 hours into that game.
Yeah.
Literally, not even joking.
Okay.
Versus. And if you're playing that game seriously, which that's like 500 of the hours I put in, like when you're on the infected side in Left 4 Dead, the whole like the decent part of playing is that you have a team to back you up either way. So if something goes wrong, then you still can possibly win. But if something goes wrong when you're the monster and evolve, you're fucked.
Well, yeah.
And there's nothing you can do.
There's no one to have your back.
Yeah, which kind of sucks. I didn't feel powerful enough, I guess, if that makes any sense.
Until you get teleport powers.
One day.
Yeah.
One day.
I played Double Dragon Neon, and Brooke and I have been playing some of Super Mario 3D World that we got for Christmas. And
how far are you at?
We have just about beaten World 2.
It's about to get good.
Yeah, it's been fun so far.
To get frustrating at points.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why we're just playing through the game now, and I'm going to collect all the green stars myself later.
No, what?
No,
well,
there's going to be a point where you can't progress without a ton of stars, so you should focus on getting stars a little.
We are, but if we beat the level and we have missed some, I'm not making her go back with me unless she wants to.
Oh no, we normally would go back until we got every star every time.
My preference would be to just play a level till I have everything and then move forward. And we have done that from time to time where like we missed one but we know where it is, so we're like, let's go back and get that real quick. But other than that, a lot of Smash Brothers Wii U, trying to unlock everything. Just finally unlocked Rob.
Oh wow, you haven't unlocked all the characters yet?
I just did. He was my last one.
I got that like day one.
Yeah, well, I haven't played a lot of Smash mode. I've played a lot of like all the other modes. So to unlock Rob, you have to play like 50 or 60 battles, and I just did that. And I haven't played any of the crazy hand orders or anything.
Who do you like the most so far?
Well, Kirby is still my favorite, but
Kirby's good in this one.
Yeah, but Bowser Jr. is a close second. I play him a lot too. So
Bowser Jr. supremacy. It's all about that up B, man.
Yeah, man. I love that up B. Yeah. Launch into the fucking air and drop a bomb on your fucking opponents.
And then when you're in the air, you do double damage.
Yeah. No, it's great.
Yeah.
Other than that, that's really all I've been playing.
We should probably play that together at some point.
Yeah, we definitely should before we're sick of it. But yeah, other than that, that's it. There's no new crap this week. There are 4 games being released in the next 2 weeks, period. And,
Name them fast.
Huh?
Name them really fast.
Okay. Rise of the Incarnates, Pix the Cat, Homegrown, and Life is Strange. Pix the Cat, for Nikki, you play a cat, it's a puzzle game, you save a bunch, like millions of ducks. So, Nikki likes ducks. So
I love ducks. This game sounds amazing.
I thought you were going to say it's a cat-themed puzzle game, and what, you're going to recommend it to the only girl here? That's really
right.
sad.
No, it's about the ducks.
Why are you telling me about this cat game? Anybody who knows me knows that I'm a dog person.
Yeah,
right.
But she is more a duck person. So.
We have a cat dungeon.
That
Rude.
sounds really awful. Doesn't the
Real
new
quick.
3DS come out?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I do believe the new system does come out, yeah. But, man, game-wise, very little. Rise of the Incarnates is a 4-player fighting, free-to-play fighting game for the PC. It seemed kind of interesting. It's from Namco Bandai. Comes out February 4th.
I'm going to play Gang Beasts.
Yeah, that looks more fun. The levels in this one are all real-world levels, but like post-apocalyptic. So you play post-apocalyptic San Francisco, New York, Chicago, stuff like that. London. That's really it. Not much else to say. So that was your super fast new crap. Let's get into playing some games. So, like I said at the beginning of the show, this week's theme is games that have not been released yet.
I thought you were going to say this week's theme is games. I'm like, finally.
Yeah, games.
Yes.
That's it. We play whatever the fuck we want.
I've been waiting so long for the game theme week.
Yeah. But unfortunately, we all chose really shitty games, probably. But yeah, so why don't we go ahead and start everything out? Who do we have first, I think?
I think I'm first.
You're first? Okay, Matt, talk about
I
your
don't know
game.
how this happened. I thought I was first last time, but it's okay. No, it was last time. Never mind. Anyway,
Yeah, you're last.
Fireteam Rogue. My game's name is Fireteam Rogue.
Okay.
Have you heard of it?
I have not.
No,
How have you not heard of Fireteam Rogue?
probably because it was never released.
Well, I mean, it was never released, but Fireteam Rogue it is kind of a big deal. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, now Fireteam Rogue was developed by this company called
Tom
Accolade.
Clancy.
Tom Clancy's Fireteam Rogue. No, Fireteam Rogue was developed by Accolade. They are one of the 4 worst video game companies ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Creators of Bubsy.
Man. Okay.
They're on. We have an Accolade themed week that we haven't hit yet.
One of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse weeks.
Indeed. But Fireteam Rogue was supposed to be big. They had a lot of magazine space because back then game magazines like EGM and GamePro and stuff were the only way to get video game news. And so magazines did like all these like cool articles on Fireteam Rogue for the Super Nintendo. It's going to be amazing. This lady named Betty Cunningham, who did all the art for the game and all the concept art, gave all this information out about it because apparently, according to her, and this was like in 2000 because I think she passed away in 2001, but she gives all this information about the game. It was done. It was pretty much done.
Wow.
Yeah, the game was complete. And so, like, they took this completed game, and Accolade was like, we are going to use this to finally launch ourselves into the stratosphere. They created this hologram.
Hologram?
A hologram.
Like a lenticular sticker or like light shown through gas?
Did you just say lenticular? Because that's a great word.
It's an
That's
actual
a really
word.
good word. No, I know I know that. I'm just saying it's a good one.
No, it's an actual like hologram via light. which I have a photograph of here, thanks to courtesy of SNES Central. And basically, they took it on tour. EGM did a tour, and they brought this hologram on a tour with them, so you could, think about how cool Fireteam Rogue is going to be because it's got a hologram.
Yeah.
Wow.
The manual for the game was going to come with a 15-page comic book with full artwork, color, on glossy print, full size. So
They really did
Wow.
want this to be a fucking big deal.
Yeah, and the comic book also exists and is readable. And everyone was like, "Wow!" Like the game magazines printed all this great stuff. The accolades big tout for the game was that one, it was going to be extremely long, extremely deep, and it was an action game that was going to have larger characters than any other game. And I wasn't really sure why that's really a selling point, that it would have larger characters. But yeah, so Fireteam Rogue has had 2 different unreleased versions leaked onto the internet, one of which is more finished than the other. The first one only has 1 of the 4 characters playable. Each character has their own stages, and I decided to eschew that one in favor of the one that has far more characters playable. All 4, in fact. Sort of.
My god.
Yeah, so hold on to your butts, because we're about to go on an adventure with Fireteam Rogue. I guess that's it.
All right.
You ready?
Let's go on this fire adventure with this rogue person.
Oh, I should say this really quick before we start.
Okay.
Despite anything that actually happens in this game,
Yeah.
Gameplay wise, this game had a fucking awesome soundtrack.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, just FYI.
All right,
here
cool.
we go.
Is this playing?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen to that game. That was pretty badass.
Wasn't it? I should note that I cut out about a minute and a half of cutscene.
Really?
That tells the most unintelligible story I've ever read.
Okay.
I should have included it.
Be the
since,
Thundercat.
It doesn't have a game. I decided I would
Be the Batman.
I would be the Batman first. And so Batman flies to Watermark, which you can tell is Watermark because it has water in it.
Okay.
So there's my Batman. His name is Chance. And so I'm learning the controls.
Chance Christelsen.
I have a sort of axe arm. My health are those triangles on the top left.
Okay.
But you wouldn't know it.
Okay.
And the circle is something. Your flight here has drawn attention from unbred forces.
From Mumra.
Clear the
So you
sky.
couldn't have just said dark forces.
Clear the
Come on.
sky. So now I jumped back into my plane accidentally and left the level. And it turns into a fucking shooter.
What?
Yeah. And not gonna lie, this is actually pretty cool.
Not yet. You're a fucking Asian fan shooting things.
I mean, I don't know. This is for a Mode 7 shooter. This is pretty neat. We have played.
So far, you don't have anything to attack, though.
Well, maybe I'm fighting the ocean. You don't know.
I will destroy the ocean.
Oftentimes, I do find that the root of all evil is the ocean. So.
Yeah. See. Oh, here comes a jack. I'm gonna kill it.
Oh shit! He's. There you go.
Boom. Got it. I can do a barrel roll, just like Star Fox taught me.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Now I'm kind of just wandering around aimlessly looking for jacks to shoot. Oh shit! Another shit.
Oh my god! This thing can fire things.
Come on! No, it got past me. Oh, there he is. I have 3 different weapons. My regular bullet, this sort of laser thing that charges up. I mean, I had missiles, but I shot them all off of the ocean earlier. So they don't really work no more.
At least you showed the ocean.
Yeah, fuck you, the ocean. But the regular cannonballs that I seem to be shooting do a decent enough job. Every time I try to fly through one of these rings, it doesn't really work. It's I got one. There we go. It was around at this point I realized that I believe it was the Y button that turns on a sort of mini-map at the top right. For some reason, the flight mode doesn't start with the mini-map turned on. You actually have to press a button to turn it on.
That's dumb.
Yeah. And there's two different kinds of mini-maps. One is this square that's now up here at the top right, and it seems to denote nothing.
Yeah.
Well,
That's super useful.
This one actually tells me where enemies is, so I figured I'll probably use that one. And no, let's try the square.
Square, yeah.
Oh, nothing there. Okay. So it looks like there's like one like right on my tail. And like I like how they just shoot missiles at me, but like it just doesn't hit because they suck.
Yeah, they seem to like decide that they're gonna go sideways.
Right. I got that
hit
one with my random laser though. I think the laser does a ton of damage, but it just has to charge over time. So I think there's like 3 enemies left, and I'm assuming that like since the levels are so long and involved or whatever, that like once you beat these guys, there will be less enemies to fight in the level, making it easier. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just my kind of assumption, but you know, maybe.
You got things.
Yeah, I got that, and so I'm gonna go back
Back to Watermark.
Yeah, and now I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna try and jump back in the ship again because that could just do the same thing. So
You kind of look like a cross between Batman and the Halo aliens,
I can see that.
and also crystals.
So you and Zoot can use that as ammo for the pulsar cannon. So I have a pulsar cannon,
That's a flying ray.
but it runs out of ammo. So you see I have a little bar. It's like now it's a spec. And there's a skeleton in a bed. And
At least he's comfortable.
You disturbed him.
a corn husk skeleton. Everything dies and screams with a human scream. It's really horrifying. This thing, when it explodes, it will hurt anything that touches it, including me. So I decided I gotta stand on it. This brings
It's
up.
locked.
Yeah, that door message only comes up when I hold up. So every time I let go of up, the message would go away. But I was just tapping up to go in the door, so the message like flashes on screen and gives me epilepsy. These keys will open most of the locks. You can only use them. Be careful which doorways you stick it through. So I'm like, well, maybe it goes to this door right here. No, of course it doesn't.
Go back to the one.
I was gonna, but then I fell down a skeleton. And then I got bored. I'm like, I'm gonna kill this bat. I want these green things. Oh shit, no. I'm gonna get up there. The controls are pretty janky. They're not bad, I guess, but I've certainly played better platforming. No, I can't stop. I missed my opportunity to get to that door earlier.
Slime guy.
Great, that's a mind haze talus. It confuses your enemies enough to make it so you can just pummel them. Let us stand there and let that happen, because that's not weird.
Did
I don't know.
you fall into Waterworld? You
I don't
did.
know. I have no idea what just happened. So I skipped forward a little bit because I wandered
I love
around.
the water vines.
I wandered around this maze for like 2.5 minutes, and then I fell to my death.
Oh wow, you you broke your back.
And then when your character dies, it brings you back to the screen. I can spend one of my 3 life renewal talisay to bring him back to life, or just press lose warrior and lose my warrior. So I did that, and now I'm with a girl. Her name is Asia Day, I think.
That sounds porny.
Looks porny
What?
too.
She's like 70% leg.
And so she has this weird like panting animation, and then like I can make her flip, sort of.
She has rickets, like terrible, terrible rickets.
And there's a thing right there that I can't get. I just can't touch it. Like there's an invisible wall in front of me. I don't really walk into that power up, but I can't use this elevator that just sort of makes me float in air. And one thing that's really just bothersome is that there's all these flying enemies, but I can't. There's no jump attack for any character.
Oh, that sucks.
No one can attack while jumping. The other thing I started to notice around this time is how much all of this looks like the Video Zone.
Oh wow, it totally does.
Like from Nick Arcade, I feel like all of this is just sort of painted on.
This design is terrible.
It is. I have to press up in order to actually advance upward, and then I have to do this weird double jump that I didn't know I could do. But then I get to this door and it's locked. But I can spend select to expend one of my 5 talus keys. What's a talus key? I don't know.
It opens up iris doors.
Yeah. So there's a thing, and what is happening? What is happening at all in this game? Shit!
You just keep falling further and further down. Kill the Triceratops.
There seem to be Triceratops beasts that I need to kill. I tried to go up into space there, but it wouldn't let me. Instead, Asia Day died.
That is such a melodramatic death.
And I realized that I should probably lose this warrior too. Let's go with Sword Cat here, and I believe his name is Sword Cat.
I think he's the tiger guy from Thundercats.
I think he's from Zoobly Zoo. He's got kangaroo legs and like zebra tiger parts. I don't know. He's weird. But anyway, his level is probably his level is probably the easiest. To be if I can be completely honest, because I can just jump like this and get past that Trisano statue.
What is like with Triceratops being evil in this game?
Well, Cody, in real life,
They really hated the Blue Ranger growing up.
Oh, okay. Dino saucers.
Dino saucers. So I have this sword attack that
It's like a fucking robed rat.
yeah. So like I said,
That tiger's dead.
This level's the easiest to die on. And then finally I've got this guy, and his name is like
Purple lizard.
like Bruck or Brick or Brush or Billy, and so he's a big ass fucking dinosaur
God.
with what looks like a gun, but you can't shoot it.
It's a door ram.
It's Godzilla in the Citadel with the lead pipe.
I wish it was a fucking door ram. That would be great. Because I can't get through this wall. No matter what I do. I seem to have this like sort of shoulder tackle jump. Fuck you. Look at that hit collection or hit collision. And then here I go. I'm jumping. There's a Triceratops dead. I noticed there was
keep fucking just spazzing.
There's a Stegosaurus and some palm trees on the hieroglyphics on the wall back there. I use this to go down a level because it's the only direction I can go. And then from here, I just sort of go forward. I'm just walking, trying to find my way, you know, but it's locked. But I can use one of my talus to get through it, which is fine.
They're like magic keys. They open everything.
I got some laser, which is great. And for him, I got a shotgun, but I'm out of it. So, well, that's a dead-end wall, so let's go down this elevator. This is a good idea. And to your right, you can see a spider room I can't get into. And to your left, you can see something I can't get into either because the wall.
Use your talus key to open the wall.
No, this is a dead end. This level is incomplete, Cody. So I'm forced to go up and try and make my guy die as much as possible. But for some reason, he just won't do it. I believe up here I cut out about another minute and a half. Actually, yeah, I already cut it out. Because you actually get to see my death, finally. And he dies to the music there, which was cool. Dun, 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 dun. So now I can press Loose Warrior and it does nothing. So what I have to do is I have to bring warriors back to life until I run out of extra lives. So I use him to die 3 times, which I cut out as well. And finally, so I can show you the game over screen. Here we go. I don't know what to do here. I don't have any talences left, so if I press Lose Warrior, game over, dude.
Oh man, I thought that said poop for some reason.
Game over, poop. Well, that's
failed.
I don't know, man. That game seemed that game seemed way boring.
You think?
Yeah.
70 million years ago. That's when this game took place, by the way. 70 million years ago. Yeah, Fireteam Rogue. I'm not really shocked
Yeah.
that they didn't release it because kind of crappy.
Yeah. Yeah, the music was good though. You're right.
The music was awesome. Like, I highly recommend, just finding like YouTube videos of that music, but with no gameplay footage to make you disgusted.
Just download the soundtrack. That's
the sound effects are really awful too. So if there's someone who just rips the music somehow, because every time you kill a bat, it screams like
they just stood still.
An adult male in his 40s. Stabbed.
All right. Would you play your game again if it was a full game?
No.
No, I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. All right, Nikki, you're up next. Why don't you tell us about your game?
I played a game for the Nintendo Entertainment System that was created, produced by Capcom in 1990, called the California Raisins: The Grape Escape. And this game was actually, they completed it, but they decided to cancel it simply because the game had poor quality, and I guess the California Raisins weren't popular anymore.
What?
Were they ever?
How dare you? No, I love the California Raisins.
They are, they're all over my walls.
They're an American institution, the
Yeah.
California Raisins. I actually did have a California Raisin, toy as a kid.
My
did too,
cousin
actually.
did, and I was
It had,
very confused.
bendy legs.
Yeah.
And I basically use it to drag around on the floor so my dog will chase it. And,
Yeah, I had one too.
Yeah. I had one too, but I also remember one time, my parents are nurses and respiratory therapists, so I was going to see them at work one day at the hospital, and in the cafeteria, there were 3 guys dressed as the California Raisins singing "I Heard It Through the Grapevine," and I still remember that to this day.
That's awful.
he
I'm
was
so
scarred.
sorry.
It was monstrous. They were 3 fucking singing raisins right there.
Every time someone offers you an oatmeal raisin cookie, you just retch.
I fall into the fetal position and
You
cry.
hiss.
Anyway, your game, Nikki.
It did, when they were in the process of making the game, it does say here that it was given a full review, along with hints by Game Player's Encyclopedia of Nintendo Games Volume 3, and flyers included with Capcom NES games included this title as it's coming soon sort of thing. So I guess they just said, you know what, the Raisins are stupid. So.
Fair enough. Words to live by. You ready to play?
No, but yes, let's
Alright,
do it.
Let's do it.
3.
Is there sound?
No.
I don't hear anything right now. Should I?
Yeah, maybe. I don't remember. This game was something else.
Should it be Heard It Through the Grapevine?
It's not. Oh my god. Okay.
Do you
There was
throw
sound when I
raisin
played the
juice?
game. But so anyway, so I'm in the juicery right
What?
now. That's what this level is called, the juicery.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Picked up Suns. Cool Suns.
So, wait.
Those are full-on fucking, grapes.
Do raisins?
Yep.
Are those grapes? I thought those were apples.
Oh, they look like grapes.
Yes. They're apple grapes.
Do raisins hate green grapes? Is that a thing?
Yeah,
Were you killed by grape juice?
I was.
Wow.
What did you just do? Ew, what are you doing?
She's
I thought that was a
ejaculating
bad
onto
thing,
a
so I was
rock.
trying to kill it.
You were raisin jerking all over that. I'm not okay with this. So you seem to have a heart meter and a raisin bran meter.
Yeah, well, I think one is a sun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's got 2 scoops of you.
Yeah. Ow, he says.
Right.
Nonchalantly. No exclamation point. Ow.
Ow.
Oh,
that
shit.
hurts.
The sun, you got it.
Yay.
And then you
You'd
just...
think that the sun wouldn't give you health, considering that they dry out raisins.
Yeah. Wait, oh god, this is
So,
dead end.
so it's a dead end.
Watch out! Oh shit! Oh no! Ow. Ow.
Man,
Ow.
your attack is gross.
Yeah, you're just squirting all over these dudes.
Yeah.
I don't know why they gotta pay extra for that. Oh God, come on.
Why are the grape juice bottles fucking spiked?
Why do they kill you? I don't understand that. Yeah, it's weird.
I guess because then you become grape juice.
And then they shoot corks at you.
They do shoot corks.
This looks like really fun platforming.
Oh, so much. Oh, look, another dead end. Hey.
So is your goal to like get all the music notes?
No, I read later that the music notes give you bonus points.
Ah.
What?
The goal is to hear it through the grapevine.
Dun, 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 dun.
There was music. It wasn't like the last game I played where there was no music. There was music, but honestly, it's probably for the best because it was terrible.
How has there not been a California Raisins resurgence? Like,
I don't know.
Gosh,
California Raisins and
So for each level you pick, is there a different raisin?
Yes, I think. Nope, never mind.
No, yeah.
So now I'm in the grapevine.
Oh.
This is the Mohawk grape.
Jumping on
and
them.
apparently you can't jump on them because that hurts you.
But you needed that to get that sun.
Yeah.
And you need suns for
to be cool.
This doesn't look like the grapevine, I'm gonna be honest. This looks like someone's damaged intestines.
So before I could go to the little vine things and hold down the button to throw stuff and it would attach me to the vine and I could climb it. Here I was doing everything I possibly could to try to get on the vine and it was not working.
It really does look like you're walking through an intestine with a lot of polyps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's someone who just drank sulfuric acid.
Yeah, right.
And so, does that guy turn into, platform? What is that guy's deal?
I don't know what that guy's deal is. It's weird.
You used it to get that sun.
And then, God, your goop just, slimes down the wall.
It is so gross. Oh, hey.
That's you. That was your color.
That was a younger version of you.
Is this game racist or not?
No.
Yes.
Can it be?
Yes.
And then, the heart, at first I thought it had, a just badly shaven beard. But are those hands going, yeah?
They're hands.
Okay, so now you're out of the guts. Someone's ass was just hanging out in their garden. And you popped out the back.
Yeah.
And
now you're on the grapevine.
Now you're on some fresh spinach. And now you're in, what?
A tree?
I guess. This does not look like a tree. This does not look like anything except for maybe, I don't know, sandpaper?
I can see sandpaper, yeah.
So, you got a music note. That's great. Some points. Who doesn't love points? This is impossible to get up, isn't it?
I don't see any possible way for me to get up there.
You have to crawl up the other one and then shoot the rock guy with your juice so that he comes to life and walks off, and then you can jump over there.
This sucks. You cannot avoid those attacks.
No, you can't. I tried.
Why is everything in this game grape themed?
I'm going to be honest. The pair flying the plane is pretty cool. I like that.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I was like, how do you avoid these things? I would try to, dodge them. I would try to jump through them.
Yep. This is death, isn't it? Nope. Worth it. Got yourself a son.
Right?
Back into
the boss fight.
It's a fucking foot.
What?
He's going to turn you into grape juice or wine.
I guess, yeah.
So it's another grape piloting a severed human foot. And the grape is wearing a baseball cap. Watch out, you gotta juice him.
No.
Give him your sweet grape seed.
No, ew.
Who loves grape soda?
Orange soda.
Nobody loves grape soda.
Nope. Grape soda is the worst.
It is pretty bad. Do you say something when you die? I couldn't tell.
Ow.
No, when you actually die.
The owl, though, now has an exclamation point.
Does it? I missed
it more.
You are a different raisin. Ow. Yeah, see, is that your hand? It looks like it makes a word on the right side of the raisin body.
I can kind of see that, yeah, but I couldn't discern anything.
You You're all dead.
The blackness is the game over screen. You don't even get a decent game over screen.
Jeez, come on, Raisins. You could spring for a game over screen at least.
Right?
What a bunch of
Damn
jerks.
it, Calorab.
Calorab?
1990 Calrab.
Whoa.
Yeah. All right, Nikki. So, would you play it? No, I don't. That looks awful. That game looks shitty. Super shitty.
It was bad.
Yeah. All right, then. Then let's move into our final game of the evening because Dylan does not have one this week. He's here to enjoy ours.
Sorry.
It's okay. He's been
Glad
busy.
to have you anyway.
Yeah,
What's
we're glad to have you anyway.
Oh, thank you guys.
Yeah.
You've been muted this whole time, but we're glad to have you.
We are.
I know.
He's here to enjoy. Anyway,
I was talking too. I was like, why is everyone ignoring me?
You can talk through my game. It's all right, Dylan.
Well,
Okay.
have you not figured out, like, 57 episodes in, why everyone's ignoring you?
Anyway, I played a game released by Sunsoft in or was going to be released by Sunsoft in 1992 for the NES, which was very fucking into the NES's life. It was Super Nintendo was on the horizon. It was an aging system at this point. So Sunsoft decided to create a Superman game.
Okay.
So they created
some pretty cool Batman games back in the day.
It was made to pretty much control just like the Batman game, only you would press up to fly. So it was a Superman game, and then they made the sprites and started making the game, and they asked DC, and DC's like, yeah, nah, we don't want to do that. So they're like, well, fuck. So they made it Sunman instead. And
I hope this game is actually fucking awesome, because DC would go on to make, like, a whole bunch of horrible games for, like, the next 20 years.
You really would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and see if this would have been a good game.
Okay.
Already the sound is awful.
Yeah, music's pretty good. I like, Kano.
Yeah, the fucking floating head on the fucking disc. I guess that's supposed to be Earth.
Wasn't that a Captain Planet villain?
Maybe. So
Sunman.
it even kind of looks like
very apparently the Flash.
Yeah.
Yeah. That looks like Clark Kent except in a fucking janitor's outfit.
What is this movement?
It was him turning into Sunman.
Okay. Like, I don't care. Like, this game cannot be worse than, like, Justice League Task Force.
Or Superman 64.
Oh, yes.
The hitboxes aren't great.
So you press up to fly?
Yeah.
Can you fly indefinitely?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. I haven't figured out that you can press that you press up to fly yet. I just am jumping but pressing up at the same time, and I think that's how I'm supposed to do it. I later found out.
Jeez.
You're gonna die! You're gonna die!
Sunman. Oh my.
You can see the sun! Power up!
Yeah.
Do you have infinite lives?
No, you have 3. You just don't have any indication of that.
Okay. That was area 1, I guess? That's
Yeah.
fine? Okay.
So the opening said that I just needed to kill all the villains. So I'm trying to kill the villains.
I like that when you punch, it makes things explode.
Oh, wait. Whoa. Did you see that pause?
Yeah, you'll see it a lot because it kept pausing for me.
But no, look at the font on the pause menu. That is very obviously the Superman logo font. Like, they did not even change that.
Well,
that's great.
There you go.
I guess that's why this was never released, but yeah.
Yeah.
Does that... Okay, what is this?
These pencils waited for me to walk into the right area before they started moving.
I like how you can fly into them, though, still.
Yeah. I'm not controlling there. It took over for me.
Okay.
So Sunman jumps into the fucking air, and I'm flying up the tallest goddamn building in the world.
Fighting these flying monkeys.
Yeah.
Whoever owns this
But
building really likes gargoyles.
Yeah, man. But, like, it's really hard to fucking punch these guys and not get hit by them.
That's it. You're Sunman.
So, I cut out... I cut... It made me start over. I cut all that out.
Ugh.
So this time, I've decided, maybe I'll just try to not get hit.
That's probably a good idea. I like how the newspaper headline was "Spectre threatens."
Yeah.
Like, threatens what?
he's making some
threatening
angry
looking.
phone calls.
Yeah. Spectre yells at the heavens.
How freaking tall is this building? Jesus.
Yeah, the tallest goddamn
you go.
building in the world.
Wait, then he flies upwards some more. He lands
Yeah.
so he can fly some more.
So now I have to shoot this helicopter down.
Oh, you have
And now I have laser vision. It would have been
That would've
super
been
useful to have before.
Look where that laser vision got you.
And it keeps fucking pausing.
Yeah, that is totally the Superman font.
Yeah.
So, I guess you have to hit the main body of the
Yeah.
chopper?
So I apparently can't
Avoid
shoot the missiles
things.
down.
Oh, bullshit.
It just kept fucking pausing.
You should have just told us that you were trying to do, like, a wicked cool strat. And you
Yeah.
were
Oh yeah, no, that's it.
Like, I would actually love to see the Sunman movie.
Yeah.
Sunman Returns.
Yeah.
Man of Sun. And, and it's like just him being completely ineffectual against common criminals. Like, I'm going to take down this helicopter, girlfriend character.
God, how many times
I'll be
do you
right
do
back.
this?
And then you just get knocked out of the sky.
So I cut all that stuff out again.
Oh god, oh.
But this is the one. This is the one where he gets the helicopter. Like, maybe you're just progressively getting better at the game.
Could be.
Maybe it's just got a learning curve, and it's not bad. It's just you're bad.
Well, I have determined the pattern.
The bottom of the screen,
for
he
this
can't seem
thing.
to hit you.
Yeah. So just avoid the missiles and then go to the bottom left of the screen. And then he'll fly forward, and then you shoot him again. And then you just keep doing that till he blows up.
Cool. This isn't really like bad game design. I mean, if this is bad game design, then every NES game is bad.
Well,
game
yeah,
design.
no, the controls kind of sucked. It deciding to pause for me randomly, that was really annoying.
Yeah.
And the fact that I only have eye lasers when I'm flying.
That kind of blows.
Yeah. Those things all suck.
I need an alternate costume for Superman and Injustice based on the Sunman.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Actually, that would be awesome, and no one would understand it.
That would be really cool. I don't believe Sunsoft exists as a company anymore.
I don't think they do. Yeah.
Oh man, how many lasers does this helicopter take?
A lot
Right?
of fucking lasers.
Oy.
I'm just really ready for this helicopter to die.
Also, for an NES game, man, they have got a limited color palette.
Well,
Like
there's
pink and
that.
green, pink and green, pink and green.
Yeah.
Like all your enemies are pink and green.
Great, Sunman. Great, as in
Wait,
you're grating
wait.
cheese.
Whoa, Grand Canyon! Like World Tour, Sunman, let's go. Oh, more laser level. Great.
No,
And more
apparently I
blades.
only have eye lasers when I'm fighting helicopters.
What?
Apparently my eye lasers are powered by being in the vicinity of helicopters.
Oh, cool. It's a UFO. Use laser.
No, it's not a helicopter. It's a UFO.
Yeah, you're right. It's a UFO. I don't know what I was thinking.
And these are just fucking flying
Flying
purple
monkeys.
things. Yeah.
Oh my god, the pausing is terrible.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's really frustrating.
Like, I'm thinking to myself as I'm watching this, I'm like, what is the best game we played this week? And I was gonna say it was Sunman, but
I was
man,
gonna say that too, but now I'm like,
that pausing is just
I'm
like
sure.
really
It's
frustrating.
really
really
annoying.
inseparable.
This music is really bad too, by the way.
Yeah, it's fucking awful.
All right, here we go. Finally, a Sunman walking stage, just like we love.
There's kryptonite.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? They didn't even try and remotely disguise it.
No.
So, like, then who would these villains have been?
I just nobody.
Spectre threatens forever, I guess, because
Yeah,
you're alive.
because now I'm dead.
Yeah.
The end.
Oh,
That's it. That's Sunman. It was bad. Don't play it. The end.
well, no one will ever have to play it because it was never released.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true. It wasn't good. It was bad.
Like, I remember last time we did unreleased games, wasn't that when I played Time Diver Eon Man?
It's whatever you played the Steven Seagal game.
I played both of those games on unreleased week. I played 2 that week.
Okay.
And Time Diver Eon Man was really cool, I remember. And like I looked really hard to try and find a game that seemed as cool as that. And I'm glad that none of us found a game that was remotely good.
No, it was really
It was
shitty.
a tall order this go around, I feel.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
are pretty bad games.
Yeah.
They were all bad. Yeah,
Like,
I wouldn't
holy
play any
cow.
of them. Yeah,
Like I think maybe the best one was still Sunman.
probably.
But like it's still not something like I would be mad to get that at Christmas.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you could have gotten me any other man. You could have gotten me like I don't care. Juana Man.
The Mega variety would have been a whole lot better.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's it.
Oh,
The end.
Sunman was still pretty bad though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think California Raisins.
Maybe Dylan wins.
worse.
He didn't
Yeah.
play one.
I
Yeah,
do.
Dylan
Dylan's
wins.
the winner.
I had the best game.
Good
Yeah.
job.
California Raisins may have been the worst.
Yeah.
But before we put this show out of its misery for this week, Matt, why don't you tell us what we're playing next time?
Okay, I forgot.
No,
So-
you didn't.
I did. Hold on, let me go check. I totally randomized before the show, and then okay, all right. So we played a lot of really bad games this week.
Yeah.
I feel like Sunman is actually a really good example for what we're going to be playing next week.
Okay.
And not that we should all play Sunman. We should. None of us should play Sunman.
No.
Nobody
No,
should
never.
play Sunman.
No one ever should play Sunman. But I mean, when we looked at Sunman's design and the kryptonite coming out of the walls and
Yeah.
the fucking pause logo, come on, Sunsoft. All of that just felt like it was just a cheap knockoff of Superman,
Yes, true.
Oh dear.
or even just like a terrible clone of Superman.
No.
So this.
It's this thing again.
Yeah, I made sure it's been 21 episodes since last time, so that's like a long time. So we're looking for clones and knockoffs, games that are like trying so hard to be something else that's actually good.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a game that tries really bad to be Sonic, look no
Super
further.
Mario World.
I was gonna say Speed Gonzalez for the Super Nintendo. Like someone should at least try that game. That game is fucking god awful. Or like what? I'm sure there were a shit ton of Mario 64 clones back in the day. Gex, just play Gex.
Pizza Dot Eater. Taxman.
God,
all the Pac-Man clones.
all the Pac-Man clones, all of them.
All right. Well then, tune in 2 weeks from now to watch us play some terrible cloned games. And until then, this has been Cartridge Blowers. I'm Cody Coleman. With me, as always, is Nikki Wright. Oh, she's sad. Matt Crua. He's happy. Dylan Frisbee. He's disemboweled.
I think Dylan is possessed by Satan.
Until next time, don't die. And Dylan, what should they do?
Keep on blowing, you motherfuckers.
Oh.
There we go. Keep on blowing, you motherfuckers.
I think Clint Eastwood said that in $1 Million Baby.